Peace, y'all. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 47. Y'all know what it is. Smash that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed, and if you want to donate, pin that cash app in the comments. This is part 2. Well, this is my second video. Ain't no part 2. This is the part 2 I did was to the 10-year-old girl. This right here is a story that I told y'all I was gonna tell. How I got into selling merchandise. How I got into I made merchandise for the Universal Zulu Nation. I made all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we made hats, medallions, all that. But before that, I was into selling clothes. I had my trap, and I was booming out my trap. I had a lot of traffic, and so on. And I was doing music back then. Along comes this guy who heard some of my music. His name was Tone. Let me load this air down. Shit blown like. His name was Tone, right? So Tone wanted to do some stuff with me with the music thing. He was messing with some people called Frontline Promotions or something. I think back then they had like a studio in Daytona, Deltona, somewhere out there. He wanted to do the music thing. I ain't trying to hear it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here getting money. I got a whole squad out here. We out here wilding niggas just getting bread. You know what I'm saying? And my crew's from Puerto Rico. Nobody was really from here. So it was a different hustle, it was more organized. You might have came, it's one way in, one way out. You come in, it's like a T-bone, you know what I mean? You come in and you got 3, 4, 5 people walking around with pistols out in their hand, broad daylight. It was wild, you know what I'm saying? So Tone comes around and he's like, yo, I want to do this music with you, but you wildin', like, you know what I mean? You a liability, like, you know, this and that, whatever. I'm like, man, listen, everybody want to do music with me. Everybody else say they want to do music with me and all that. Man, show me some money, dog. Forget all that other bull. You see what I'm at. You see what's going on. You see what I'm doing. You see the situation I'm in. Right now, anything can happen. I can go to jail any minute. And that's the thing. I was in and out of jail like a revolving door. I told you I got out and then I went back to jail 16. I bonded out 16 hours later. I was back in. You know what I mean? So that was my life. So I was like, yo, give me some money so I don't got to do nothing. And we can make it happen. I'll leave everything alone. He said, I can't give you no money because I ain't got no money like that to give you. We ain't got no money like that. We just label independent coming up. You know, we ain't got it like that right now. So I'm like, all right, cool. They was trying to make something happen. But he's like, if you got some money put up, I could show you a little hustle that you could, you know, invest in. I'm like, cool. I always been a hustler. So I take him up on the offer. I take him up on the offer, right? I go with him. I got like, he said, just bring a few hundred. So you can see, if you like what you see, then you go back and do your thing. I want like 500. My bad, y'all. I want like 500. Boom. We go to like 4, 5 different spots, yo, around. All like wholesalers. Some Chinese, some Hajis, you know what I mean? Boom. So he's like, when you come in here, watch they boxes, you know what I mean? Like, what you mean? He's like, watch the boxes that's coming in from the UPS and all that shit, and memorize the address. You know what I'm saying? Get the address, write it down, cause that's where they getting their shit from. That's they plug. So you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. So he already showed me how to cut corners on these people and all that. So it's funny. So I'm like, all right, whatever, you know. So back then it was the Jacob watches. You had the NBA breakaway shorts, the NBA breakaway fits, the NBA hats, you know what I'm saying, the fitteds. You had the Von Dutch, the Baby Fat and Fat Farm and Sean John velours and shit. That's what was popping back then. And the Jacob watches and all that. So I was taking to the block and sell it. I had my traffic. So I sell all kinds of shit. People was buying everything. People started just bringing me stuff, bro. Like, one dude brought me a whole bunch of CDs, wholesale. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just brought me, they were just bringing me stuff. So I had mad shit I was selling. So then I had people that were coming to buy the Jacob watches, and they'll give me like a 50 block of crack. You know what I'm saying? 100 block of crack. I want 50 cash. They give me a 50 block of crack. Or for that, nigga, I'm making like $180. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. They giving me 100, and then I'm making 100 piece. I'm making 200, 300. I'm making like 3 something, like almost 4 for that. You know what I mean? Depending how you cut it up and all that. So I was coming off, you know what I'm saying? So like, all right, cool. So I started doing that. I ended up getting in a fight with Tone, right? I ended up getting in a fight with Tone because we was outside. It wasn't Tone's fault though. We was outside, and he had a nephew that rapped too. His name was G Burns. So we were trying to do music together and all this and that. I don't know what G Burns got in his head. I stay fresh. You know what I'm saying? I always still fresh. You know what I'm saying? Clean shit, sneakers on, all that. The man done grabbed me and throw me on the ground, bro. I don't know what the man was thinking. Threw me on the ground. There ain't no grass there neither. Like there's some grass there, but it's more dirt. You heard? Boy, I was so tight. But I got up, so I snuffed him. Boom. So I hit him and I busted him right here, but it split him twice. Like both knuckles, like it cut him twice going down his chin. So when I hit him, it must have been loud. I don't know, cause I wasn't listening. You know what I'm saying? I hit him and the other people was like, "Ooh, man," you know what I'm saying? So it must have been loud, cause a lot of people. So when I hit him, and everybody started oohing and shit like that, but I just hit Tone too. Fuck it, you know what I mean? Cause I'm like, that's your nephew, you the uncle, y'all gonna jump me. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up like that. You know what I'm saying? So on my block in New York, we was on 56th Street. You know, we had beef for other blocks. So we would jump each other, you know what I'm saying? So you learn how to fight more than one person at one time. You know what I mean? So I just hit him and I hit Tone too, fuck it. So I started going dancing around on them, you know what I mean? Cause I ain't gonna let y'all circle me. But they ain't want to fight, you know what I mean? They didn't want no smoke or nothing like that. I felt bad, you know what I'm saying? That I took it to that extreme. But I'm the person that I don't start shit, but if you start something with me, bro, it could have got real bad or even worse, you know what I mean? But everybody, my boys was there, was like, yo, nigga, you know, so I thought about it. The next day I went and I knocked on Tone's door and I apologized to him, man, and I shook their hands, I gave him a hug and all that. And to G Burns too, you know what I mean? And we just kept getting money, man. He kept showing me different people and different connections. And I used to make money with that, like, you know what I'm saying? I would post up gas stations, and you know what I'm saying? When I came out of prison, I started selling sneakers. That was from somebody else, but the clothes and all that was through Tone. Somebody else put me onto the sneakers, my boy Page. And when I did that, man, shit, you know what I mean? I came home, I started selling sneakers. I violated probation, I went to jail. When I went to jail, the police kept my phone. I had 600 contacts in my phone, bro. Sneaker customers. You know what I'm saying? I was on my way up, man, and police kept my goddamn phone, bro. But yeah, that's another story. But yeah, man, Tone. My point of the story is, Tone was a dude that was a hustler. He was from Brooklyn, old school head, and he took the time to show a wild Puerto Rican kid, also from New York and Brooklyn as well, but raised in Orlando, a live wire on a suicide mission, suicide bomber kamikaze at the time. And he showed him a different hustle, a different way to get money, like legit, you know what I'm saying? And a way to get legal paper and not be a victim of the streets. And I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? So Tone sees this, man. I appreciate that, my G, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And niggas need to put these young kids on to different things too. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta show these kids how to get money. My backseat got merch, dog. I ride around selling something like all kind of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? My backseat got merch, dog. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but merch, bro. Like, I got the whole backseat. I got a bag over here, different hats in New York, all that. Just selling shit. But to show them it's not only drugs you can sell, man. When you a hustler, you a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a drug dealer. I got drug charges and I had conspiracy to traffic cocaine and conspiracy to traffic heroin. Those were my last charges that I went to jail for. You know what I'm saying? That got dropped. And then the other charges stuck. You know what I'm saying? But those got dropped. But my point is this. There's other things that you can sell. A drug dealer is a distributor. The drugs gotta be filed. You know what I'm saying? You got the drugs sell themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you distribute it. But a hustler could sell anything. You feel me? There's more than one way to get money out here in the hood other than selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Or anything, or selling guns or anything like that. And once you start showing these kids that, I think a lot of them have the talent, the ambition, the drive. They just don't, they lack the direction. And that's our job. You know what I'm saying? So you an OG nigga and you got a legit hustle out there, man, don't be scared to teach the little niggas that shit and think that's gonna take away from you. You feel me? Like, oh man, if I show him that, then it's gonna fuck my money up. Because one day you might be fucked up and you put him on and he might be a millionaire and he's gonna come back and get it to you. Put it back in your life. So you know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to share that knowledge, man. Each one teach one, you know what I mean? So pass that shit on because you might save some little nigga's life. Like, you know, Tone looked out. And that's another hustle I got now, you know what I'm saying? And shit, you never know. I might have a few stores in the future and that shit would have saved my life, you heard? So yo, it's your boy Zulu King Street Fame. I know what it is, man. We all gas, no brakes. If you ain't gonna be good, at least be safe out there. You heard a lot of hectic shit going on. All these mass shootings, they're trying to take our guns. Y'all stay safe, stay strapped, stay dangerous, man. You got no time to play with nobody no more. You can't even go to the store. People's running up in there shooting stuff up, the schools, all that. You know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous, man. Peace.